on, she said, if you're sending that to me.
You know that's going to be an issue.
And then it's going to
20th century America saw the greatest
yeah.
expansion of industry and transportation in its history. From World War II on, we saw a proliferation of the personal automobile and the housing expansion that went hand in hand with it. In fact, the American dream became characterized by the image of a beautiful home, automobiles, and land, in essence, the suburbs. Few realize that this notion, which has been woven into every fiber of what is considered to be the epitome of American success, is also the embodiment of energy inefficiency, wasteful resource utilization, and an unhealthy, excessive, and unsustainable standard of living. The suburb, the historically natural phenomenon of the urban core, has been continually fueled in its growth in the past 60 years as a result of many unhealthy trends that have received the focus of people. Highways were built to accommodate expansion, and as time went on, we saw those highways become gridlocked as we became more and more car dependent. Thus, the expansion of human populations away from several urban cores into previously remote and rural areas grew. These circumstances created progression of modern urban sprawl. The detrimental effects of sprawl are well known and many. Environmentally, there is damage to sensitive wetland areas, pollution from fossil fuel combustion, and shrinking farmland. Developmentally, deterioration of existing built-up areas, transportation congestion, infrastructure deficiencies, and incomprehensible zoning plans are common problems. Curbing sprawl has become necessary. To do this, we must first use zoning laws and codes to force more infill development, and also use transfer of development rights to protect rural areas. However, a key idea in creating denser cores in suburban spaces is to connect them to each other with fast, efficient, modern mass transportation.
The growing direct and indirect price of living in the suburbs have proven to be a challenge for its residents, which is illuminated by the rapid rise of suburban poverty. While the number of poverty-stricken residents in urban areas has risen 13.6 million, suburban areas had a population in poverty of 16.5 million. This is an important fact considering the income levels of bus riders versus commuter rail riders. In Washington, D.C., for instance, rail riders' average income was $102,000 compared to bus riders' average income of $69,000. In Los Angeles, rail riders' average income is $26,200 compared to bus riders' average income of $14,400. And of course, as a result of the inherent automobile deficiency and energy inefficiency of suburbs, suburbanization increased the per capita household greenhouse gas production, which translates into tremendous ramifications for the environment. In 1970, the average person who lived in a metropolitan area lived 9.8 miles from the city center. By the year 2000, this distance grew to 13.2 miles. This suburbanization has offered households private benefits, but comes at a great cost. Modern suburbs are the culmination of many pitfalls in the economy, public health, and environment. For example, in the Atlanta metropolitan area, one of the nation's leading examples of urban sprawl, the average person travels 34.1 miles in a car each day. More densely populated metropolitan areas have far lower per capita daily driving figures than Atlanta. In the Los Angeles, San Francisco,